You motherfucking too. It's your boy, Rollo Jenkins. Man, I swear, man, I can't fuck with this YouTube shit no more, man. I'm gonna have to give it a break for a year or two. And I just want to say this. It's like every fucking video, the last 2 weeks, man. Every fucking video, you know. And I mean, I know you got your extremists, like Dante's Flow Mo Nation, Carcino, and then you got the extreme pactards in the world. You expect it from those guys. But then it's like every single channel, man. Every channel. No matter what the topic is, how it starts out, it's mentioning these same two bitch ass fucking fighters, man. Look, the reason that the fight ain't happened, and I know ain't nobody listening to me, and I always hear people say this, but then they go right back and go into talking about them two faggot ass motherfuckers. But if we just stop talking about them, if we start talking about Cotto Canelo or Wilder versus Tyson Fury, or Wilder versus Klitschko, or Fury versus Klitschko, or Bud Crawford versus motherfucking Mikey Garcia. If we just started giving some other fights some attention and quit worrying about the motherfuckers, they would have been fought. It would have been happened a long time ago. So I'm finna give a list of fights that I desperately want to see. Way more than them two bitch ass niggas. Number one on my list is Kovalev Stevenson. That's the fight that I want to see more than any other fight in boxing right now. Number two, Kell Brook versus Keith Thurman. Way more than them motherfuckers. Number three, Cotto Canelo. Really want to see that fight. Number four, I would like to see, since, he's fighting at 140 now, I really want to see the Mikey Garcia versus Terence Crawford fight. I think that's going to be a good one. I really want to see, basically for the grudge match purposes, Adrian Broner, John Molina. Two dudes who could crack, two dudes who can stand in the pocket. You talking about fight of the year. I really want to see Provatnikov versus Rios. Fight of the year type fight. I want to see Abner Mares versus Nonito Donaire. I would really like to see that fight. And I want to see Lomachenko versus Walters. These are a bunch of fights that I want to see, that I would be hella excited about. And actually, some of these fights I would even probably attempt to actually go to, except for the fact that boxing just don't give you enough time for your ass to get prepared to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I live in Detroit. So if, let's just say, Lomachenko and Walters were to fight and the shit was in Atlantic City, they gonna announce that shit 4 weeks before the fight happened. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get hotel, plane ticket. I gotta save up money to do all of this shit. I gotta get tickets to the fight. They just don't give you enough time to get all that shit together. You know what I'm saying? If they announce a fight with the whole amount of time that it takes for a training camp, plus a week or two, I'm sure that, a lot more people could make it to some of these fights. But I didn't hear about Stiverne versus Wilder until like 2 weeks ago. And the fight is literally in like 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, they could do the sport a lot of justice, making these fights a lot sooner, So, in conclusion, I just want to start hearing about some other fights that people want to see. It's like watch, rinse, repeat right now on YouTube and fucking every interview, man. It's just the same shit over and over and over again, man. Let's just forget about both of these bitch ass motherfuckers. It's your boy Rollo Jenkins. Holla at your boy.